Immerse yourself in luxury at our new Tammy Fender Holistic Spa. This holistic haven overlooking the sea offers a wide range of wellness treatments to choose from, including Tammy Fender's legendary facial treatments, energetic balancing services, and a vast range of body treatments and massage modalities. Experience Drift, a new social and dining experience inspired by our location on the ocean and a love for sailing. Get down to monkey business at the Monkey Bar, where you can enjoy handcrafted cocktails, lighter fare, and a beautiful location to hang for a night out with family, friends, and coworkers. Enjoy 50 Ocean's panoramic second-level floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the beautiful Atlantic Ocean as it washes ashore the white sands of Delray Beach. Check out Opal Collection's Delray Sands Resort on Highland Beach. Located directly on the ocean in the exclusive community of Highland Beach, Delray Sands welcomes guests to an intimate 115-room resort. Good morning, Delray Beach, and happy holidays.
Yes.
We are here again at the incredible Opal Grand Resort, and we are
sitting in the market, this cafe. Listen, there's a cafe inside of the Opal Grand
Cafe and Market.
Listen.
A market. You have to remember the market. We're talking about the cafe because we're looking at all these yummy things, but this market is unreal.
Market. No, it is. It's like a Starbucks on steroids.
I mean, yes. It's like if Starbucks and like, what's a super classy convenience store?
Target.
Sure, we'll go with that. If they had a baby, that's what this is.
What it is.
I mean, there is so many amazing things here. They have my favorite Tate's cookies. They have dirty potato chips. They have, this is
Hold
what
on,
we
this,
were.
This is my favorite.
This is his favorite. These are already stashed for him. He's taking these home.
These are actually pre-made drinks.
So if you're going to the beach or you're having a lunch and you don't have time to go to the liquor store, go here, go there, you can come and grab it. You just put everything's in it, just on the rocks. And we'll show you more of it later because you know we like to talk about food and drinks here. But the salads and the sandwiches and the prepared items are so beautiful. Like, I already have my lunch planned for today. I'm taking it with me, not this, an actual lunch. And then, I mean, the things that they're making fresh.
Yes,
like, we're
fresh.
hungry. You can hear our stomachs, I'm sure.
But you know what? Even coming in here, just talking to these guys about the menu, they're very passionate about the things that they're making behind the counter. You just feel it in their voice. I came up and I was just like, so what's the heavy hitter? What is the crowd favorite? Oh man, and a smile came on his face. And he was like, oh, we got the classic, everything. So it's just the energy behind the food.
And the presentation. The presentation.
You eat with your eyes. I tell people that all the time.
Are you able to grab one of those coffees so we could show them?
Yes,
I mean, they have.
Hold up, and grab the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, like, look at this. So all of you out there that are looking for that Instagram shot, this is a coffee. They have a bike. They have a monkey like the Monkey Bar. I mean, how fun. And they're delicious, and it's top quality ingredients, and it looks like that.
Well, when we were at Drift last weekend, we talked about attention to detail.
Yes.
I mean, you see the attention to detail to every piece of this property, every piece of this actual resort.
And the level of hospitality,
yes.
Starting from the top with the general manager, Julia, and every single person that you encounter as you walk on property. Again, from the valet when we left our cars, walking in, good morning, how are you, can I help you, show you where you're going? And I was like, oh no, as I'm running in late, but it's just every single touch point. So going back to Drift real quick, and then we're gonna talk about this fabulous part of the property. We both went opening night as promised,
yes.
And we did a changing of the guards because I came as you were leaving.
Yes.
So what did you have? What was your favorite thing you had that night?
So the pizza was great.
Oh, it's so good.
I love the pizza. There were some Brussels sprouts.
Oh, you got those? I thought about it, but didn't get them.
It was a different spin on the Brussels sprouts because it was a sweet and tangy taste on there, as well as the pappardelle bolognese.
Ooh, it was good.
That pasta was great. So I mean, and then the drinks, of course.
Oh my gosh, amazing! And I took my husband and my daughter after her holiday concert. And she had a great time, and she loved the food. And little ones can be picky sometimes,
yes.
and I don't want. She loved everything. We made her try it. I had the lobster cob. It was so good, and there was actual lobster. It wasn't little skimpy flakes on it. Sometimes you go somewhere, you're trying to dig and say, "Is it in here?"
Sometimes people make it that artificial crab meat.
No, it was no crab with the K.
Yes.
It was real lobster, and everything was just presentation again and the service, but they need to come and try that. So we have their whole day planned for them because they can come here first in the morning.
Yes.
And then they can go to the spa. They can get their drinks and go to the beach for lunch, and then come back to Drift for dinner.
I think the key is this, because a lot of people may think that you have to stay at the resort in order to park. No, this is open to everybody. The locals, ride your bike here. You know, a lot of people take their dogs on a walk in the morning. You know, stop in. You know, come in and have a little bite. You know, a little coffee, or even the pastries are great. You know, so you have everything here, and it's very convenient because it's right here to the street.
Exactly. Yes. All right. So should we bring on our guest so we can talk more about the deliciousness that is happening
behind us? We keep talking about the food. Let's bring on the person that's in charge of.
Yes.
We're going to bring on Ms. Monica Borge. She's the food and beverage manager here at the Opal Grand. So let's welcome her to the show.
Welcome.
Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Good. Have a seat.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, thank you for being here.
We are so excited. So when you first opened, actually it's right after we filmed over at the spa, I was a little hungry and I was like, what's happening over there? And popped over here and had the classic sandwich. It was delicious. The coffee was incredible. I mean, what you're doing here is top notch. And we're so lucky to have you guys here in Delray Beach.
Yes. So what is what's your favorite part of the market, this cafe? What is their favorite part of it?
Well, it's just so, you know, fits in with the city of Delray Beach, you know, village by the sea.
Yep.
And that is the inspiration that we have, you know, with this concept. So we have the bicycles, you know, we have the grab and go, the convenience. You know, there is a drive and a necessity these days for that, you know, grab and go. We are overachievers, so we're always on the go.
You can see that you guys are overachievers here too, though, with what you've done.
Right.
Yes, so that is mainly the focus on the cafe.
Yeah.
You know, to cater to the guest that is looking for something fresh, something delicious, you know, on the go.
So, is that salad over there, Miss Monica? Can you grab that beautiful salad behind you? So we were looking together before we started filming. I mean, look at this. This is your salad to go. It's not soggy and nasty and like what's in here. You see these beautiful, fresh ingredients. So it's exactly what you said. For the person on the go who needs lunch and they don't want to have to fuss and stop, you can run right in here and grab it.
Yes, of course, you know, you have nourishment from our food. It's not something that is just, you know, the fast food.
Right.
We do it with love.
What is your favorite thing here? Do you have a favorite? I know it's probably pretty hard to pick because this menu is awesome, but do you have a favorite thing?
My favorite is the one that I pick each day.
Ooh.
So, but, you know, one of the bigger sellers is the short rib melt.
Yum.
Short ribs.
Delicious.
We have the menu behind us. I'm like, what's on there? That sounds delicious. And do you have a favorite? The other thing I like too is you have smoothie bowls and you have things on the lighter side. So if you're looking for a big hearty breakfast or lunch, you've got it. But if you just want a juice or something, you have that too, which I think is really great.
And you know, the other thing I see is just the comfort bit. When you look at the couches, the chairs, the way that it's set up in here, if you want to have a small meeting, you know, just like, you know, you have a small meeting, come here. You know, come into the market, come into the cafe. You don't have to pay an entry. You don't have to live here.
Right.
Just come in, grab you some coffee, grab you some pastries, grab you something to eat, and sit and have a nice meeting.
Absolutely. And yeah, whether it's business, it's perfectly appropriate for business. There's little areas, there's tables, you can plug in your laptop if you're working. I mean, this is a perfect little hangout.
I love it.
Absolutely. You know, we're not only catering to the guests, which, you know, this is a perfect setting for the people that are in conferences and they don't have a chance to sit down in the dining room and have a meal. You know, they just pick up and go. You know, they can also order online, so they skip the line at the register.
That is good to know. I didn't know that.
So what are the hours of the
So our hours of operations are from 6:30 a.m. to 10 p.m.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
So you got a nice long day.
A lot of flexibility.
Yes.
Absolutely. Anytime, you know, you want something for breakfast, you want to come back for lunch, a little snack in the afternoon, absolutely, we're here.
And then you can go to Drift for dinner.
You can go to
It's right next door, so you can come and you can see all of the things. So I'm noticing all of these bicycles around me. What's the deal with all the bikes?
Well, you know, it's Delray Beach.
Yes.
It's the city, it's the beach. We are so friendly with the, you know, cyclists. A1A and Federal Highway have those bicycle lanes.
Yeah.
So we have our racks outside. You are going for a ride in the morning or in the afternoon, and then you can just park your bike and come into the marketplace. We have a cozy area for you to kind of relax and take a break for a minute.
Okay.
I love it.
So before we move on, the website, because I know you say they can order online.
Yeah.
So what's the website for them to go to?
So the website, excuse me.
Okay.
You know, we have the QR codes, so
Oh,
the guests
that's
can scan when they come
great.
in.
Okay.
If they, you know, don't want to look at the menu. And the website is thebeachmarket.com.
Okay.
Okay.
And the guest is able, or the customer is able to go, and there's a menu, and they order online. They can pay online as well.
Wow, that's wonderful.
The orders come in, and we prepare them, and we have them ready.
Oh, that's wonderful. And is there any last notes that you have for everybody about the show? I mean, about the restaurant, about the show. I don't know what I need that
Café.
coffee, Monica.
Yes. So we are happy to be here. You know, we welcome all the patrons from the city. You know, the focus is the community.
It's amazing.
So we just are happy to be here, and we're ready to, you know, take all the business that
That's
can come.
great.
Wonderful.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you very much for
Thank
letting.
you, guys.
Listen,
Yeah.
Monica, you're great. You're the food and beverage manager, so you've been doing an awesome job.
Oh my incredible job.
I can tell you on
Appreciate
that.
guys.
Alrighty.
And now we're going to talk a little bit about their coffee,
Oh yes.
because you know how much I love coffee. And we have Joe here with us, and he is going to be showing us. I mean, Joe, this is unreal. Like, he goes, oh yeah, here, we'll put a coffee out. And we're like, oh, okay, nice, yeah, let's see. And then he comes out with this.
So when I said Starbucks on steroids, this is a prime example how they take everything to the next
The
level.
next level, Joe.
great.
And then the monkey with the monkey bar. I mean, it is just every little thing is thought of. The
Who could
presentation.
think that drinking coffee can be fun?
It's
Like,
so much fun. I mean, I love coffee. I'm sure you guys hear me talk about how much I love coffee all the
Right.
time. But you are doing coffee in such a special way. So can you tell us a little bit about what is your favorite coffee drink and what do they need to come and check out?
You know, I like to keep it original with just an iced
You
latte,
do.
but I like to make it my special way. I use vanilla, caramel, 2 shots of espresso, and some
Ooh.
2% milk.
And what kind of
Incredible.
coffee do you have here?
We have illy coffee, so some of the nicest coffee you're ever gonna drink.
Yes. And you'll taste the difference. So even people who are not coffee, like I'm a picky coffee person. Everybody who knows me will agree. I'm very particular about coffee. But even when you're not a picky coffee person, you're gonna come in here and be like, there's something different about this coffee, because it's so much better.
It's incredible. It really is. And not only does it look good, but it tastes great too.
Well, you know, the one thing that I love and that I respect is somebody that really take pride in
Yes.
their craft. You know, you're not just here just to be doing it. It's seeing that you're so passionate and you really love what you're doing.
I do.
And I think patrons and customers, when they come in, they will feel that energy too.
Yep.
And that's what's going to make them repeat customers. Like, I don't even drink
Absolutely.
coffee, and you have me ready to
He's
drink
ready
coffee.
to have some. That's what he said this morning. He's like, oh, I'm gonna have to try this. I was like, you don't even drink coffee. What are you talking? He's like, I don't know. But you see the passion and the excitement. So we're excited to see you work.
Yeah.
And
So I was gonna make you
little
guys an iced
coffee.
caramel macchiato today.
yes,
if that's okay
that
with
sounds
you.
wonderful.
Sounds
Thank
great to me.
you.
I guess I'm trying it
You're
today.
trying it. You're trying it.
Yes.
So we usually start off with a little bit of caramel here. I like to give it a nice little drizzle.
And even
do.
that's pretty. Hold that up, Jeff.
I
Look. Even that is pretty. He's like, oh, I'm just gonna stick the caramel in it. I would have been like, squirt,
So
squirt.
you know how you go to a bar and the bartender's up there shaking, they're putting on the
That's
show. Yeah.
Throwing the bottle up in the air.
Yes.
I do 2 shots of caramel just to keep it a little bit, sweeter.
Yeah.
We're gonna hit it with some ice over here.
And what I love too is when you're here, you can watch everything being made for you. It's like a show, right?
it is.
It's like
Yes,
a
ma'am.
performance while you get your food and drinks.
Said, ma'am.
We're gonna do a little bit of
He's
espresso,
old. No, it means he's polite.
Yes.
2% milk.
Wow. This is gonna be good, Jamal.
Nah,
You're gonna be real wired today. You're gonna get to work, and they're gonna wonder what's going on. Well, I had 17 coffees because they looked really good.
And we're gonna top it all off with a little bit more caramel here.
So how long have you been a barista?
So I've been a barista. So I have a lot of hospitality experience.
Okay.
I wanted to have a little bit of a change. So I've worked front desk at a lot of hotels.
Okay.
And I've been a server for breakfast. And I was like, I love making coffee. I love kind of putting a little creative spin on the hospitality business. And so I've only been a barista here for about 2 months since the market is open.
Okay.
Right.
And I love it.
Where
I
are you
love it.
originally from?
I'm from Philadelphia originally.
Okay.
Yes.
So what brought you to Delray?
So
Can you grab
Delray,
that
so
to
me and some of my college friends moved down here actually.
Okay.
My grandparents had a vacation home here, so I would frequent the area, and I loved it. And so during COVID, we all came down, and I don't think I'm ever gonna leave.
No, welcome.
Stay here. Thank you.
See what happened when you come to Delray Beach?
You don't ever want to leave. And then when you come in here, you really don't want to
Really don't
leave.
wanna
Like,
leave.
I could sit here all day. You feel so cozy. And then the
do.
hospitality that you all show here really is
Yes.
top notch.
So you,
And I
gotta
think you
get
need a straw, right? Yeah, I was about to
Please
say.
and thank you.
go.
All right. This is
Let me shake it up for
beautiful.
you. Then you can. I'll
Give
take
it a
your
little
word
spin.
for it. Give it a little spin. Yeah. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it.
He really wants to come be a bartender, I
I
think.
do.
This is that's his like dream.
Anytime you
I'll
want.
take some lessons.
All right, let's try this. This looks so good. That is
You have
delicious.
to get that
Is
goodness
it?
at the bottom. That
You gotta
caramel.
mix it in there.
Yeah, the
this
caramel
is
at the bottom, right?
delicious.
really
Are you
good.
gonna try coffee today?
I am. You know what? Let me
Try
the
this one.
Yeah. So what do
Or
you
here,
do
you
with
want
the
me to
sugar
take this out and
stick?
get you a new straw?
No, I'm just drinking out of the cup.
Yes, so what I love too is the rock sugar, because as a kid, every time my parents would have coffee and we'd go somewhere that had it, I used to always take those. So it's like a fun extra little touch instead of just pouring the, right?
You know what? It doesn't have
It's
that
not bitter.
afterbite. It's not bitter
no,
at all.
because it's really good coffee, and
It
that's
is.
the difference. When
Yeah.
you have delicious coffee, it's not going to leave you going like some of those other
like that.
ones. And that's probably, you were drinking the wrong kind, Jamel.
I
We're
don't
going to turn into a coffee drinker today.
know. Yes.
Well, thank you so much. Is there anything else that you wanted to leave everyone with, Joe?
Oh, come stop by the beach market. It's a great time, right?
Yes.
Come and say hi.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Of
This
course.
is lovely.
Well, you know what? To think about, there's no other markets on the
No.
beach.
No, and that's what makes this so special. Is
Yeah.
you can come if you're in a rush, you've got to get to the beach real quick and get that sun. You could come and grab
I
it
mean,
and
when
run.
you think about the stretch of A1A in
Yeah.
the southern Palm Beach County, I
drink more of it.
can't find a market.
no,
I mean,
and especially not like this if you
no.
find something.
Yeah, exactly. You know, so and then at the same time, there's no liquor stores in the proximity. There's no liquor stores. You
They
can
have
come in, you
wine.
can get your wine, you can get the pre-made drinks as well.
Yep.
You know, so a
Just
lot of
need
people, you have to
ice.
go across the bridge, you have to go somewhere else to try to find a liquor
Yep.
store and get you something nice. to drink.
Exactly.
Yes, yes.
Well,
I agree.
next, we talked about drinks. Now we got to talk about the food some more.
Yes.
Because this food, I mean, I keep looking at it from behind you, Jamel. You can't see it yet, but turn.
Smell it.
You got to turn.
Oh, Jesus.
Look at this presentation.
Now this is so pretty. Listen, the food is so, and this is real. This is not.
No, it's not staged.
this
It
is
looks
not
fake.
staged.
It is so beautiful. It looks fake, but it is real.
Yes, it is. It is. So let's talk to the person that's in
Yes.
charge of this food. So Mr. Jose Arocho, did I pronounce it correctly? Yeah. You see how I rolled
Yes,
those
he
R's?
did. Look at, he got fancy for you.
That was that
Good
semester and a
morning.
half of Spanish
How
that
are
I
you?
took.
So I will say, I came here the one day and you made me the most delicious sandwich, and I was just a customer. You didn't even know what I was in here for because I didn't have all the guys with the cameras behind me. And he talked to me about the food and what he was making and the market, and it sold me. I couldn't wait to come back. So thank you for
You're
the
welcome.
warmth and
Welcome
hospitality.
back.
What are you taking over there? Okay, what is he eating? He just
Taking a bite
snatched it. He
out
didn't
of
even
the
care.
hot Italian. We have
Oh,
a
the
warm
hot Italian.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a very delicious
Oh, this is
sandwich.
good.
It's also pretty one of the bigger items for the evening sandwiches that we have. Lunch and evening. So
So do you have a favorite? What is your personal favorite?
Actually, my favorite is a little bit, I like the caprese.
You do.
I like the caprese. It's chicken breast, mozzarella,
Nice.
and arugula, and we also have a little balsamic and aioli pesto that we put in it. So it's really delicious, and it's on a focaccia bread, so it's really good. Of course, all our items are really delicious, so you have to come try them.
I mean, look at the toasts. Like, look at the avocado and the salmon toast, Jamel. They are thick toast. It is
Avocado
not.
toast,
Are we
yes.
allowed to move? We're allowed to move?
Yes.
Because this is, I mean, we just got to look at this up close and personal. Like, this is so, I'm walking. Sorry, guys. They're going to yell at me after. But, I mean, like, look at this. This is so beautiful. Like, this is a whole meal and a half. Like, I feel like both of us could eat this.
Right now, my mouth is just, you know.
I know, we're just ready to like eat everything on here, but we get in trouble for doing things like that.
Yes.
So, Jamel,
The
I mean,
avocado toast, though.
Yes.
look
that's
how
the avocado
beautiful.
toast.
And then, Jose, we wanted to talk a little bit too, because you have smoothie bowls and other lighter items. So if you're gluten-free or not eating carbs.
Just even having a jog or a walk, like
Yeah.
Monica mentioned earlier, definitely we do have that on the lighter side. We have a Delray Sunrise, we have an acai bowl, we have a berry bowl, which they're similar. The only thing that changes is one has almond milk, the other one doesn't. I mean, almond butter, sorry. And then we do have an Energizer as well, Fiji apple, pineapple,
That's gorgeous.
spinach. And that's actually one of our acai bowls.
Right. And when you're looking at the food and you're looking at the sandwiches, these things are made to order, so they're fresh. These
They're
are really
fresh
fresh.
and
One
delicious.
thing about a sandwich, the bread has to be right.
And look at this bread.
bread has to be right.
The bread is so good. I'm telling you, when I had this one, I was like, I bit into that English muffin, and I was like, this is not your English muffin from the Publix counter.
Yes.
It was just so fresh and delicious and amazing, and everything about it. I mean, I really, truly, I couldn't wait to come back and see you guys again, because it was such a lovely experience.
To all my people out there that you're so faithful to Starbucks and you're faithful to Panera Bread and all these other different markets, this is where you need to
And
come.
it's local. So this
Very
is coming
local.
and shopping and eating local.
Yes, yes. This is something that's very unique and totally different. So, oh my gosh.
I know,
So
they're all
what are the
amazing.
different sandwiches? I'll let you go through.
Okay, so this was our Grand Classic, basically one of our
So
breakfast
good.
items. We have our popular short rib melt. We have a lighter English muffin, which is the egg white melt. Of course, you took a nice bite out of the Italian.
Something was missing.
So this
Something happened
is
there.
the caprese, and then we also have another breakfast item, which is the bagel sandwich. So it's basically on an everything bagel with ham
Well, that's my
and
husband's
cheddar
favorite.
cheese. Our specialty items, which is the salmon
So
toast, all
good.
multigrain, and then our avocado toast as well. We do have our little flatbreads, which this one is actually our pepperoni, but we do have a 4 cheese for somebody who doesn't really want to eat
Yeah.
nothing with, something on the meat side. And then we have our specialty salads.
Yes. And
So good.
I will be trying all of these.
Same.
And I'll
This
give you guys
will be
a review.
disappearing, guys.
Yes.
We don't know what happened. I mean, everything is so beautiful, and I really can't wait to come, as Monica said earlier, and try it all, because I want to see what's happening with all these beautiful dishes.
No, I
Take
totally-
this coffee back. This is good.
I totally agree.
Well, thank you so much
You're
for
welcome.
preparing all these beautiful dishes. And is there anything that you want to leave everyone with?
Thank you, and come down to the beach market.
Yes.
Y'all here at the beach market. Like I said, there's no other beach market. I don't know. Even a couple miles north, a couple miles south, this is the only one.
And even if there is something,
Still come
it's
here.
not going to be like
It
this.
won't.
The hospitality
agree.
and the level of quality
Check.
and just
Keep going.
I mean, just look around us.
Check.
Even the presentation of the muffins. I mean, everything is beautiful. And the bikes. I mean, this is a great place to come, and I can't wait to come back.
So the thing about it, so you have two of my favorite things, food and alcohol, but then you're next to the beach, right? You're in a nice little cozy cafe.
And top service.
Top service, you can't beat that at all. All right, standards are really high now. Everybody else, standards are really high.
And we are going to show you, I mean, look around, and you can follow I'm going to be posting a lot of these things on Instagram also today, because you can take so many pictures, all of you out there who like that Instagram photo. There are so many opportunities in here. Like even the wall with the coffees painted. I mean,
Yes.
every single place you look, there's something fabulous.
I have to say that the Opal Grand has really set the bar high,
Very high.
very high.
Very high. Like, very high.
So listen, we always talk about the great things that are going along in Delray Beach, and we want to really highlight and have people really come onto the show and really talk about their passions and the things that they're doing in the city. So our next guest is Mr. Steven. He's the founder of Wheels from the Heart, and we want him to come on and talk about his wonderful program and what he's doing here in the city of Delray Beach. And he has a friend with him as well.
Hi, welcome. What is this cutie's name?
Enzo.
Hi, Enzo.
He's
you
a
are
rescue.
beautiful.
I'm at Big Dog Ranch, so I recommend if anyone's looking for a dog this holiday season, they're a great rescue, and they really pair you up. They want the dog to stick, so they really get into the details of what you're looking for, what the dog, you know, the atmosphere and stuff. I gotta say, man, even you can make an ugly sweater look good.
I
You didn't see me rocking that this week.
Yeah, so Stephen, thank you for that. But at the same time, let's talk about Wheels from the Heart. What is the organization? What is the mission of your organization?
So Wheels from the Heart, we're our official 501c3 in the state of Florida, and what we do is we work with organizations that have vetted women, and we donate cars to them. So we give reliable transportation, and
Which changes lives.
well, you know, it's the instant life changer. It's one of the few causes, not, you know, I'm not taking the credit, but when you give a car, everything becomes, you know, kids get to school, sports, how many of your kids are challenged, can't get to practice.
Right. Well, I can say this. I think was it 2 or 3 years ago, one of our parents from Atlantic High School, you guys awarded her a car. She's a bus driver here in Palm Beach County, and I know her son uses that car to go. He can get a job now. He can go to and from work. He can come to school. He can stay after practice. You know, doing things of that nature. So it was a big help and an added benefit to her family.
Yeah, that was a blessing.
You know, and basically of a needy family at that. So it really changes their quality of life at the same time. So how do people, how do parents or how do moms, if they're looking to learn more about your organization?
Well, you can go to the website, wheelsfromtheheart.org, and you can apply, or you can reach me. I have my personal cell phone on there, so a lot of times I'll end up talking to the girls. Obviously, you can imagine we get a lot of inquiries.
Right.
So there's a list, and we have to get approvals and things. But, you know, I'll talk to the girls, I'll pray for them, maybe find out some kind of, like, I don't know, a need. Maybe I can direct them in something. So we're trying to, my next mission really is to be a voice for the single mom.
Oh, that's
because
amazing.
That, to me, is the pandemic.
Yes.
No one's talking about single moms.
Yep.
And that is the rock, the foundation of a lot of families.
Yep.
And we need to lift them up.
How did you get attracted to this mission? Because I know a lot of times when it comes to nonprofits, it's something that really happened and connected you to this.
Well, the funny thing is, don't hold against me, everybody. Don't throw any rocks. I've been in the used car business for a long time. And so, you know, between, and again, attorneys and car guys, I don't know who's lower on the totem pole at times. You know? So it just really, it was, you know, my faith, and I wanted to have a purpose, and that's the one thing I'll challenge everybody. Try to find your purpose.
Yeah.
We're all told it's us. It's really to serve others, at least in my world.
I agree.
And so I got into it, and then I would be introduced to women that were looking for a car, and I couldn't help them because their credit's bad.
Yeah.
I mean, in the state here, they charge 30% interest on a used car to people with challenged credit. So we're going to change that too. We're going to try to get that going. And then I just figured a way to help, and then the right people were put in my life. The next thing you know, I mean, I can't even write a letter at times, and then I had somebody that I met said, oh, I'll write your 501c3 for you.
Wow.
Boom, submitted it, first time, got approved. And tonight we have a big event.
Right.
So
And go ahead, I'm sorry.
I was going to say, how long have you been doing this?
about 6 years.
Wow.
How many cars over these 6 years?
Well, after tonight, we're going to be doing 4 cars first time in one night. Never been able to do that.
4 cars?
Yeah, and that'll be our 142nd car.
142.
Women who have been able to
Families
change
that you
their
really
lives.
impacted,
Yes. I mean, the trickle effect, I get teary-eyed talking about these kind of things, because think about how many people are affected by that one car. Their families, the people in their surrounding circle, their people at their job, the people, like you said, taking the kids places. I mean, being a mom myself, I know how hard it is even when you do have a car.
Sure.
Can you imagine? I can't even imagine not being able to be like, oh, I got to take my kid here, and trying to figure out how on earth I'm going to get her there. Right. I mean, so that is huge.
Well, you know, in working in and being in the education realm, I know a lot of times a lot of parents can't be involved in a lot of things that's happening at school because of transportation. And a lot of people always wonder on the back end, why is this kid parents not here? Is opening night or it's something going on and mom or dad is not there? They don't have the transportation to really get there.
It's not that they didn't want to be there. They physically could not get there.
There's a lot of other things.
And that's a lot of stress. And that's the stress on the kid, on the parent, that they can't be there.
The time that mom's on the bus or she can't, she's waiting, you know, there's freedom, you know. And so one thing I always say is a lot of us have had cars or the use of a car since we're 16. So we really can't relate to a cause until it affects our life somewhat. So we have a lot going on, let's be fair. All of a sudden, that's what happens. You know, we all assume everybody has a car. it's not the case.
No, I agree. And not only just you know, giving these cars to these single moms, but you also partner with Mr. Caesar, with Chris Caesar, with Men Talk series.
Yep.
Talk about that and what the mission is.
So Chris and I both, you know, we're college athletes, obviously different sides of the whatever you want to say, and then
Right.
we kind of got together. He came into my dealership and said, "Hey, I want to buy a car," and then we just started talking. And I won't go through the whole story, but we're like, "How comes when we were in college, we were on the same team together? I blocked for you, you blocked for me. We hung out, we ate together, we did things together, and then all of a sudden, what happened? Not him, you know, personally, but friends like that, you know, friends on my team." I said, we got to make a difference. We got to stop this. So what we've decided to do is do we've done it 3 years in a row called Simple's Black and White. It's trying to bring the black and white community of Delray together.
It's amazing.
Answer some of the tough questions.
Yeah.
What's going on? Things that you might not ask someone else.
Yeah.
And just meet people that you would never meet.
Yeah.
And that's been awesome. So
And-
Chris
and
has
when,
been a great
and when
partner.
when you break down that barrier, you find out that there's a lot of like-minded individuals, and I think a lot of times it's so hard for people just to break down that barrier at first, you know, and just open them hearts and look at people not really for their color, but look at what their heart brings and who they are as an individual.
Absolutely.
You know, so that's really big. I seen that, you know, you guys still had that event. It was storming.
Yeah,
raining
it was
and
raining,
everything.
but we still had 100 people, and you know, we were on all 4 news stations.
That's
We had ESPN
great.
come. We were blessed. We had Brandon Flowers come. The year before, I talked Ricky Williams to come and do our event. So we're getting a lot of energy with that, and then we tie the car giveaway because that's an action, take action.
Yeah.
So we want to show we're doing action too. We're not just talking.
Absolutely.
So if there's some people out there that want to get involved with your organization, how would they find out more information about it? How do they get in contact with you?
Well, tonight is okay. Tonight at Opportunities down the street here, we're going to do we're going to have a live band. We're going to donate 4 cars. We got all the moms coming. I got Thomas Henderson, who played for the Cowboys in the 70s. He's turned his whole life around. He mentors a lot of NFL up-and-coming stars and young
that's
kids.
huge.
He's like, he can walk the walk because this is what happened to me.
Yeah.
I want to show you what to be careful
Yeah.
of. So he'll be presenting one of the cars, which is really
love it.
cool. And we'll donate 4 cars, live band. We'll have some
Amazing.
auction items and things like that. And then the website is wheelsfromtheheart.org. So you can go on there and see pictures in different ways. One of the call outs is if anyone has a car sitting around that they just think, what do I do with this? You know,
Yeah.
it's not good. It's not a good car, trust me. To a mom, it doesn't matter. If it drives and the AC works, it's a blessing.
Okay,
and
that's
that
good to
is a
know.
great pay it forward. You can
Yeah.
donate it to us. We can give you a tax write-off. We can fix the car. We just got a van. All we did $500 and fix the AC. 80,000 mile minivan. Car run forever.
Oh, that's
so
wonderful.
that's just a reach out because a lot of people think,
Yeah.
how can we help? And yeah, obviously donations are great, but just think there's so many people that have cars, and even cars, like I've had older like classic cars donated because guys like, if I can buy 5 cars
Yeah.
and sell my Corvette
That's huge.
and give 5 families a car,
Yeah.
I would rather do that than just take it
Yeah.
to an auction and get a little bit of money
Good
for
point.
it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
a good point.
that's amazing.
point.
And I feel like there's probably a lot of people out there just like that and just don't know that they can do that.
Right, and they think the car's junk because
Yeah.
a lot of, you know, that's our
Yeah.
perception, and trust me,
Right.
there's no such thing as junk almost.
Right. I definitely love that. I have to say that you're truly a gem here in Delray Beach. I mean, you know, you may not think so, but you have impacted.
I need some
Yes.
polishing, but
you know,
I'll take it.
Yes.
that's all right. You're doing a wonderful job. We have a lot of.
Thank
There
you.
are a lot of people that's flying under the radar here in Delray
Yes.
Beach with big hearts,
Yep.
doing things to reach out. That's why I really truly love this community
Yep.
and love this city here.
Absolutely.
So, you know, from everybody in Delray Beach, Amanda and I
Yes.
like to tell you thank you
Thank
for what
you.
you're doing.
Thank
And
you.
That's
you.
great. And what I think, and Chris and I say, is we, no matter what we do, we're a village.
Yes.
The whole area is a village. It's
Yep.
not just this little part, the
Nope.
whole village. And
Yeah.
we need to come together and unify with each other, right?
Absolutely.
And differences shouldn't cause,
Nope.
you know,
I totally agree.
separation.
I
You know,
totally
it should
agree.
cause education. We should be able to talk over our differences and
Yeah.
learn from each other.
Right.
1,000%.
Totally agree. Well,
Thank
thank you
you
very
Thanks
much.
so
for having
very
me. I'm very
much,
blessed.
and
We'll see you guys soon, and
have
happy
fun
holidays.
tonight.
Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Oh,
Four families, that's gonna be my focus.
their lives are going to change forever.
I agree.
Forever.
It is dope. You know, every week we get an opportunity to share
Yeah.
some type of story like that, and it's touching.
It is. I mean, I get misty-eyed every single week on Wednesday because there are so many beautiful human beings doing so much good and just want to make a difference in the world.
I agree. And now listen, if you want to make a difference, you know, in your own life, this is where you need to come.
Absolutely.
In the morning. This is how you get your morning
and you
started.
could come and you never know who you might meet and
Yes.
what mission you might find and find your purpose
Yes.
while sitting here over a cup of coffee.
I agree. Now, but Also, there's some great events going on too.
There are always all kinds of events happening in Delray Beach. Of course, it's the holidays, so a lot of you are busy, but if you have a little bit of time in your schedule, there is a grand opening and ribbon cutting Thursday, December 16th from 5 to 7 at Global Pursuit. Enjoy 20% discount, light refreshments, raffles, and goodie bags. Go to chamber.delraybeach.com/events. There is Advocacy and Government Affairs Committee meeting. It is Friday, December 17th at 10 a.m. at the Delray Chamber. The topic is going to be Palm Beach County School Board legislative priorities. It's a free event, but you do need to register at chamber.delraybeach.com/events. And believe it or not, those are the only two things that we are going to tell you about, because I went to look for the chair, because there are so many parties and other fun things that everybody's doing around town. Check out the Christmas tree, stroll down the Ave, and don't forget to shop local, dine local, and support some of these incredible businesses this holiday
Yes, I
season.
agree. Make sure you come by and grab some coffee from the beach market.
Yes,
too,
and stroll. You can go from one side of town to the other with your snacks and your coffees from here.
It's not really just coffee either. You don't have to grab, you can grab some food, you can grab
The booze. He just wants to talk about this again. That's really the
grab
truth.
something to
He
drink.
already has 4 here. But really, truly, there is something for everybody at this market, even for the little ones. There's snacks and delicious things and fruit cups
I agree.
and all
So
kinds of
is
stuff.
there, holidays coming up, and a lot of people don't like to talk about themselves, right?
Yes.
But is there something that you really want, for the holidays? Is it
Something I
Solomon, this
want
for you?
for the holiday? Oh, thank you, Jamel. Thank you. No, actually, this year, I just want this year just to spread joy for others. That was my mission this year. I have more than enough things, so my goal this year was just to spread joy for others. So
Right.
that's what I've been
And that's
doing
always
with my money.
That's always my goal around the holidays, to try to put smiles on other people's
Yes.
faces. So that's what we're looking to do. So this Friday we'll be at Village Academy, giving out toys to a lot of the kids at this Friday morning. So I'm looking forward to that.
And the Achievement Center, too.
It's the Achievement Center. Oh man, listen, to see these kids and walk away with something that they're proud of. So I'm really looking forward to it. Then at the same time, with our law firm 1-800-CALL-LEE, we will be blessing the family as well with just to provide them some love and joy.
That
for the
is
holidays.
wonderful. See, we have the same mission.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to ask you, was there something you wanted for
I just want
the
to see. I
holidays?
just want to see everybody around me
Right,
smile.
that's
it.
how I
just wanna see
feel.
a smile
I feel
on
like we're
everybody's
getting,
face.
that's when you know you're getting old. You're like, as a kid, you're like, I want a bike and I want to train. And now I'm just like, I just want to see other people
I just want to
happy.
see other people happy. That's it.
And we're going to miss you next week because you're going to be away. I will still be here for our last episode of the year, but
I have a coach's clinic to go to up in Orlando for football, so just going to educate myself, and that's pretty much it. But I'll miss you guys, but after that, I'll be back January.
he'll be
5th.
back. Don't
I'll
worry.
be back live in it.
Well, from all of us to you, Jamel, happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Happy Hanukkah, happy Kwanzaa.
Happy
Merry
everything.
Christmas, everything to everybody. We love you. Have a Delray day. Peace be out.
Immerse yourself in luxury at our new Tammy Fender Holistic Spa. This holistic haven overlooking the sea offers a wide range of wellness treatments to choose from, including Tammy Fender's legendary facial treatments, energetic balancing services, and a vast range of body treatments and massage modalities. Experience Drift, a new social and dining experience inspired by our location on the ocean and a love for sailing. Get down to monkey business at the Monkey Bar, where you can enjoy handcrafted cocktails, lighter fare, and a beautiful location to hang for a night out with family, friends, and coworkers. Enjoy 50 Ocean's panoramic second-level floor-to-ceiling windows overlooking the beautiful Atlantic Ocean as it washes ashore the white sands of Delray Beach. Check out Opal Collection's Delray Sands Resort on Highland Beach. Located directly on the ocean in the exclusive community of Highland Beach, Delray Sands welcomes guests to an intimate 115-room resort.